1, 2, pressure in and cut.
Go.
Welcome to the lab. Inspired by recent television activities, we were talking about switching hands with a blade. Right now, we've just started to scratch the surface, just basic stuff. Super simple stuff, right, where I just tap here and then I grab and I go in. We go in here because it's much safer than coming up here right off the bat without safety goggles, or if I get overzealous because I saw a certain show and I'm like, yeah, this is what they did. You know, we keep the safety factor on, especially with training. I think eye protection is a great thing. I also believe that if we wear eye protection, that could also give us the opportunity to be a little careless too. I think both are good, but without the eye protection, Shane and I have to be it's like, okay, we're gonna do eye pokes. It's not realistic range, but it does keep Shane's vision safe. All right, so we're tapping and switching here about 6 o'clock, right, mid-flight. And we're just picking, going right into the body here, okay? We can go up into the gallbladder, things like that. We can go back in here into the kidney. We can come right into the back of the head, right into the neck. We can slash up. We can start to take all these little targets up on the arm, okay? We can slash before going. And I'm tapping. It's a timing thing, right? This is also predicated on him not moving a whole lot right now and me being able to do this. So I can complete that task, so I get used to this drill. Will it happen that way? No. Especially if I cut Shane's arm, or Shane, you do it to me slowly. If he cuts my arm, it's like, well, you don't have anything to palasut or to pass through because you cut my arm, right? It's just a given reaction. This is no different than touching something hot. Sometimes you get cut yourself on a piece of paper, you're like, what the heck was that? Cut yourself on a box, same thing, same principle, right? But same here, so he's gonna tap. About 6 o'clock, he switches and goes right here, okay? One of the things this is really teaching you is, go slow, is when Shane palasut's this right, this area is open up here, okay? I know that this hand can come up and take it. I know this hand can come up, won't beat it. I know his other hand can come up, right? And that leaves that open. But as he switches, right, it gives him the ability to come up with that hand, okay? Even when this happens without my knife really quick, when it goes here, boom, that hand's there and he's into the body already, okay? And again, we're into the body for safety again. Maybe I was drunk Uncle Bob. It didn't require taking me out of the scene completely, right? But we're switching. And again, this could be anywhere from the time you make contact here, 12, all the way down, right? If you use a clock principle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 12, right? Where you go right here about midpoint on the T, the bottom of the T, and we're switching, okay? The next one is where I'm coming through slowly, he's switching, and I'm coming up and that hand is right there. Whether I disconnect or whether you continue to monitor that motion here, if I have that disconnection and I go here, again, I'm thinking about the thrust when I'm here as well, okay? But again, if Shane's a little late or he gets distracted, you know, this is a good distance for this. The closer I start to get with this, I start to tilt the tip of this back just for the safety of it, okay? Yes, this hand is down here because if it's up here, it gets confusing. So tap and tap right there. Tap and tap. Because it adds another element, right? Because I'm becoming disconnected with it, right? I'm breaking that connection. It's different when you're here and you have all this time to ride this down and stay connected and go, right? It's different when I go, and I'm here. One of the things cool with this when Shane does it to me, right? And I go here and that hand comes up, right? There's a press into the body here. This is more, again, it's not quite a hack, but you're pressing the body here because what I'm gonna do is pin the tricep down in here. And then because it's pinned, I'm gonna pull it out and I get more of a cut and a deeper cut because of the pressure on the tricep, right? 1, 2, pressure in and cut. Okay? So that's our next drill. So the first two are right there. Similar things, right? Shane does it. Right from here, tap and go. Second part of the drill, he taps. I unconnect from him, right? Or I disconnect from him, and he goes. Now right here, He puts his knife sideways. He puts the blade on my body, right? Presses my tricep down and in, and you'll feel this when you pull out on the tricep. It's a really weird feeling. You feel pulled deep into the tricep. So, next part of our drill.